it's not responding now. Oh, there it goes. Made a new game yesterday, but could not get everything working. I wish I could... Oh, what happened there? Looks like the model is glitching out. Why is it glitching? Excuse me, lady? Excuse me? It's just... I'm gonna keep this up because reset position. Why is it... Oh, it's... Dang it, it's getting the stuff from the games. Effects, settings, expression, general settings. Try to disable enhancements, show tracking. Why is it tracking? It's tracking the slimes too. Reset position. Settings. Oh my gosh. I have to leave motion settings. Okay, let's see. I do not know why it's tracking the slimes on the game. Smooth. Shift. Settings, general settings. Blinking. Fake gate. Prevent landscape mode to normal. Our bone. You know what? That's fine. Is it? I have no idea what it's doing. It seems like it's tracking the slimes. Hold on. Seems like it's tracking the slimes, which it really should not be doing. I have no idea why it would track the slimes. Well, I'm gonna have it so I can see it. I wish that the platform let me just see it and stuff, like it could overlay the freaking game and shit. This is taking forever, but probably because I was messing with stuff. Okay, hopefully things go smoothly. I wish there was motion tracking, but there isn't because stupid reasons. Because you gotta have some sort of... Oh god. Trying to get cord off my leg. Hold on. Sorry. Okay. This is my first time. I still can't stream. Oh dear. Please do not crash. Oh, it's not responding again. this is why I was so annoyed with the model deciding to be weird. Okay. Sorry, I'm not talking a lot. I'm trying to get past this stupid, uh, take all the plorts and then, yeah, I plan on getting the newer Slime Ranch game, the second one they made, but I wanted to like stream or just. Sorry about the lagging, that's just my computer with everything going on with recording software and the model software thing. It's just like I played through this at least twice because I had to restart my computer twice. The first time was because my computer had the blue screen of death. These guys I can't do anything with. Well, I could, but it takes a certain thing for it. Oh dear lord. Thought I already told her I would be recording, but no, she is calling. Unfortunately. Hold on. Yeah? Yeah, I put the pup out. I put them both out. I don't know how he would have gotten loose. Got him right where he should be. She's probably just missing the dang dog. I'll be back in a second. Maybe I'll just cut this out if I figure out how to edit it. Of course, my mom doesn't see the dog. Okay. Oh, okay. Current bridge. After that, I have to be right down to that show. So I had King extremely unhappy with this. So he get a read it up and collapse it back down. I can what I had on Twitter. I take like dojages or what's called. If you got me, I had the home is and my yes. I read the house and be kicked out. Okay. These guys are gonna start disappearing. That took it forever to do. There they go. I think that's enough of them. Honestly. Cockatoos. The game is lagging so much. Another thing I need is to get new parts for this laptop that is only surviving on spite and spite alone. Anyone else have a laptop that's only surviving on spite. I feel like I'm not the only one who just has a laptop that's like just only surviving because this many I need. Yeah, I think purchase. Not enough. Oh, well, I don't have enough. That's just, I thought I did. Oh, I'm just a wee bit off. So what I found for the best way to like do this, actually, to play this game, I don't know if it's the best route to do in the next game, but is putting all the slimes and stuff that you can in the first 4 areas. Then any slimes, especially the dangerous ones. Okay, this is gonna take a second. My computer is just literally dying. So I'd give it a second or two. Yeah, I had fun. Well, I wouldn't say fun per se, but I had a heck of a time making this model. I could not make the swimsuit for the life of me, so I just got some, oh god, I feel horrible actually right now. That's not the point. The point is I was not sure how to make the pointy ears because the character has pointy ears. If you go to my Twitter, I have a picture of what the girl is originally supposed to look like, and I got it pretty close. Could not find a thing that someone made. I forget what it's called, but they make it. Honestly, I could have done the hair on the one side all in one category, but I just went with a bunch of different ones. Because you can just layer and layer and layer. It might have been a better idea. But I did the hair myself over on the, I think it's the right side, or is it the left? The side with hair. I did it all by myself, and honestly, you can't really tell that much. That there's a few spots that look really weird because it didn't quite go as planned. Mostly because of how I did it. If you do this, if you try to make a one-sided shaved half head hairstyle, make sure you go into the model first before going up and out. Otherwise, there's going to be a weird ass gap. Okay, let's see. Okay. There we go. It finally decided it wanted to Okay. Honestly, there's enough room. I wish there was another one of those things where you could make a slime or a slime pin or whatever. Like back here or on the other side. I guess it's not because of that thing. But one back here would be nice because I could put like chickens back here. Hold on, let me just see. I'm gonna check the mail. Casey. I've already seen and read most of this, so if you guys want to read it, then you can go ahead. But like, I really have no interest in reading it right now. Maybe I will. Oh, and it's DLC. Maybe I'll get the DLC at some point too while I'm playing through. I don't know what the DLC is for. These guys are always fun. They're the first ones I use to make bigger slimes. We'll get into that later. Oh, these things always have money. Usually. Here we go. Hold on, let me just... Now there's that big slime over that way. Come on. There's a way down there without jumping, but it's just faster to jump. You'll find a bunch of these guys all over. Some of them give you keys, some of them do other things. Slimes eat basically anything. But every slime has different things it eats. Honestly, a few people played this game, but it didn't get as much hype as it should have. Okay, there we go. Let's exit out of that. Cat court. I tend to go with cat court in the beginning because if you ever want to know the best way to get as a good these guys injure you actually. So I'd be careful with those ones, but if you want to know the best way to get the more, I guess, expensive or whatever slime stuff, because the pink slime is just okay. My computer really is not having it. Not a happy fella at all. Hopefully this is enough to get me the upgrade for the net, because then I can... Oh, Darrow West. I have memory of someone called that, so maybe I'll be... Yeah, the slime made it all the way over here. Pieces. I don't know how long I'm going to record for, probably until I get tired of the freaking lagging. Hold on, let me report an issue, screenshot, emergency, return, achievements, resume. Save and quit. Options. Let's see what options. Video. Master graphic. Low. Lowest. None. Lighting low. Shadows none. Low texture. Everything's low when my computer is still. Let me just turn the music down. Gamepad, oh, other, reset, options, videos. Yeah, my computer is still wigging out with this, even though everything's on a low setting. I really need to upgrade this thing at some point. Which I'm going to if I ever get the money for it, but we're just gonna have to wait and see if people like my content and how quiet I am. I know I'm not for everyone, as some people like it when they're talking a lot. I don't think I'll be talking a lot unless I'm streaming. But it also probably doesn't help that most of my life I was told to be quiet, to shut up. So I tend to just kind of be quiet. Because I was always told when I was talking to myself to be quiet. not sure if this is over the slime. There's a few different slimes. When you mix them, you have to be careful because right, I forgot you can also use the one thing instead of the numbers. The best slimes to use to mix is usually the pink ones, but I also recommend like taking one that needs meat and mixing it with one that eats vegetables, because you're gonna get more vegetables than meat faster. Honestly, the only reason you really need to set up a chicken farm is for the occasional slime that only eats meat. Excuse me, that is one of the big ones. Sorry, I had just eaten before starting, and it or there. Uh, okay. How much is the net? Okay, I have enough to purchase. Now the music soothing plays soothing tunes, greatly reduces slime agitation. That is for the slimes that will get agitated and attack you when you go in to collect things or if you go too close when you haven't fed them in a while. Now, my two favorite things, I never get to choose the ones I need, but upgrading it is that necessary. Okay, cat floor, here we go. One of them's going to. Oh, there we go. There's a kitty cat port. Makes them bigger. But with the net, it makes sure the bigger ones can't get out. Once it's hungry, it will produce both the pink plort and the other plort. I forget what the name of that one was. Kitty cat plort, whatever you want to call it. But that I tend to most of the time get rid of most of the pink ones once I have other plorts to mix them with, or other ones to mix them with. Yeah, I'm not gonna be editing this. I don't know how to edit for one, but for two, I figured since a lot of people are going to try to get into YouTube and streaming and stuff because of the recession that is happening in America, I figured it might be a good idea to at least make my stuff different than most. By just not editing it. Let me know if you like the non-edited version. And I will, well, I can't even figure out how to edit it, and I can't afford an editor, so it's probably going to stay like that for a while, but I might figure out how to like do at least the edit where you can cut it apart into different sections if I have to leave. Oh, the chicken nearly got away, but yeah. The game is lagging so much. Oh, a tabby slime. One thing you have to be careful with, depending on what you've gone on. I've gone on the middle ground where you just where you still get like monsters and stuff. You'll see what that is probably here soon because this is the main area where they appear at any given time. I'm probably not gonna stick around here long because this is where things get crazy very fast. If you're not collecting port, things get really bad really fast, especially at night. So if you do not have the upgrade to shoot water, I would suggest at night especially to leave that area because it's highly likely that one of the things that happens will happen. I know I'm not explaining it well, but I forget what they're called. Basically, if I had to say what they are, they're sort of like shit, what are they like? I forget. Oh, right, if you feed a slime more than one plort, it turns into something that like just eats everything and tries to eat you. So if you're in an area with more than 2 different types of slime, you are going to want to be careful. These things can be dealt with by shooting them with water once you get that upgrade. Well, then I think I'm at my limit. Yep, 20 is the limit until you can get the upgrade. I wonder if any upgrades. Usually you get a... Yep, there's a few upgrades right now. This one is the one you're gonna want to get. If you want to explore more, like even at night, you're gonna want to get that one. I'm more so focusing on the farms right now because farms make it easier to feed the slimes. Honestly, I'm quite interested with how the effects on a world would be with a moon that big. Okay, let's see. You get a lot of different things. Now, the scary slime thing is only for, like, I'd suggest not really getting it, but it can also, excuse me, it can also be good for, like, here, because sometimes the slimes will, well, not right here, but, like, if you have one close to the front, sometimes slimes will go from that area to come into your ranch. And that will cause them to eat your stuff before you can collect them. Now, usually what I'll do is I'll start with the stuff here and then I'll exchange this for one of the plorts, like water plort. One of them will eat that plort, and then we'll have more big giant kitty cats. Okay. If you want it to go faster, I'd probably recommend, like, eating a Pacific big slime first. Oh my, large slimes are large slime hybrids form when slimes eat plort unlike its own. pick to keep them on your nozzle, or shoot back to keep them on your new, or shoot them. So basically what I recommend is doing this because you can, sometimes they will do that where they I honestly, I think I might have one to too many slimes to turn into these. Hold on, let me take that one. They don't eat their own plort, but they eat plort if it's of a different slime. And one way to get rid of slimes until you get that one for the lava type slime, and how you can get rid of the one slimes that are gone. I wonder if there's an upgrade to give you more slots. I think there is. I don't know how long I'm going to play this game for. I think I already said that. Still gotta feed that big slime. Now, usually the area I go in first is that big area where the, shit, I forget what it's called. Area I showed you where the bad Sorry, I am getting distracted. It's where the bad slimes will appear. But I think this time around I'm going to just go the one way first. And which way that is, it's over here. Hold on. Oh. I'm completely full. Yeah, if you need to get rid of one of these slimes, the best... Oh! Ooh. Dash boots. You want to get rid of those bigger slimes, that's also how you do it. He's highly advanced. Okay, it's starting to shake. And... ah! Now this is what you want. Wait, no, no, no! Be that radish. See, I got a slime key. I don't want these. I wanted the radish. 'Cause that one's hard to get a hold of unless you go a certain way. Oh, you're gonna disappear right fast. Let me see if I can just... Yeah. Got it. Now, the way that I'm going to go this time, sort of, I'm going to get some more things. Ow. Sometimes the cat ports will show up here, or the cat slimes, or the tabby slimes. Sometimes they won't, but it's better when they don't because, as I said before, 3 areas with slime is not a good area. Yeah, there's a bunch of these, but you can't get them until later. What? Don't let your health get too low, and it usually regenerates. At some point, I think it regenerates when you go back to the farm. Wait, no, it regenerates on its own. I think I'm going to be done here in a little bit. Getting kind of bored. Well, not really bored, but like, I forgot how grindy it is. The first. The beginning of it, how looks like all of them are now cats. Let's see. How much much is the thing to collect for? Oh, it's like, that is a lot. If you have too many of the giant plorts in here at once, it will make it so they glitch out. I don't know if it's been a while since I played, but I don't think it's ever been patched. Achievement Plort Cattler. That is one upgrade that is a good one to get. Because it will collect the plort for you, especially with the more aggressive ones that will injure you. Oh, I forgot about that one. Hold on. I was a rancher for many years, and I can remember and felt there was one last adventure left for me, so I've set off to find just that. But before I go, I'm taking one last tour around this area land I love, so keep your peepers peeled for notes like these if you want to hear what an old coot has to say every now and again. You talking to your H. Alright, I forgot about that. Those are like little notes. There is actually a real interesting storyline. I don't know if it changes depending on what you find and where you go, but yeah, that's actually the easiest and fastest way to do it. Ugh. Sorry about the burping. Honestly, I'm not sure if anyone's actually even interested in Slime Ranch anymore. But I always found it to be a nice, calming game, sort of like Stardew Valley, but a bit more adventure. But I think I'm gonna call it a day. I still cannot stream, but I'm going to try and stream. So once you see this video, I will try to stream at some point. I really wish the software just became like full screen when you were recording, so I didn't have to have so many tabs up. And man, I have my desk right next to the wall where there's a door. I just hit my elbow on it after stretching. Well, if anyone's interested, subscribe or whatever. Look at my other stuff. No? Oh, God. Hold on. Go back. I just noticed the physics on the chest. They actually jiggle. Well, anyways, I'm gonna call it a day for now. Oh, God. I will. I'm sorry for the yawning. I was woken up earlier than I usually like to be. I know I've been yawning a lot. I'm sorry if I'm making any one of you tired. But I'm gonna call it a day. I was woken up earlier than I usually like. And I hope you had fun watching me, even though it was might be considered kind of boring. But I had a bit of fun, and I talked more than I thought I would. I'll have to. Honestly, I hate hearing my recorded voice, so if anyone wants to tell me if anything is too loud, especially the recording for my voice, let me know. But otherwise, I'm going to call it a day and then keep recording. I definitely won't be recording on the weekends. If I do not record through the week, it was either because I went out with my mom to buy some stuff, or it's because my dad decided to take a vacation day or something, take the day off. And he's super annoying when it comes to giving me everything under the sun to do. He hates when I stay upstairs to do anything, whether I'm painting, playing games. He wants me downstairs even if there's nothing to do. Sometimes I wonder, what is up with him? He just honestly, he's been kind of worse recently. But that's not the point. I got off track. I'm trying to end this, and I get off on a tangent. But yeah, I should record and upload weekly. Maybe I will on the weekend if I'm left home alone while my parents have a date night or something. I still live with my parents. I am an adult, not a child, so don't get any weird ideas. Also, if you are into children and are an adult, please leave. Don't watch my stuff, because I'm trying to make my content a safe place or something that kids and adults can enjoy. I need to work on not accidentally forgetting and cussing as much. Okay, anyways. I got these headphones with a speaker on it from Five Below. So if anyone wants to tell me if the audio is crap, then please do. Ooh. Please tell me what you think I can improve or whatever. Also, if anyone's wondering what I used to make the model, it was a free thing. Why I said earlier in the video, I'm pretty sure I said this already, to go to my Twitter to get the original art, is mostly because it's not exactly one-to-one, like I said before, to the original art, but also because I'm not sure of the copyrights on this. There's like if you use their model and stuff, their pre-made model for it. Hold on, I need to look up the name for it again. I think it's something called like V something. I'm gonna have to go on my Twitter because I posted about it with a different model that I decided not to use. I decided to use this girl because I'm trying to end the video and then I get sidetracked. But let me just... should be somewhere around here. Just keep going. I can't find it. Maybe I deleted the post because I decided not to use... Oh, Vroid! If you want to make yourself a model that you can use, just use Vroid, but tell people that they probably should, unless you have it one-to-one to the art, I think. I don't know. I know that if you take the model out and then edit it a bit and then put it back in, that it will be your own thing, that you're just using that to, like, do whatever. But yeah, my handle on my Twitter is Lunar Shadow. So a bit different than my handle on YouTube. Which I'm not sure if I plan to change. But if you want to give me feedback or anything, let me know and I will take it into consideration. I really need to end this. I'm sorry for the rant, but toodaloo, I guess.